Hi everyone, delonewolf here. Welcome back to some Diablo 3 Season 11 with the Necromancer. And I thought I'd give you guys a little bit of an update as I've arrived in Chapter 4, which requires, well, a little bit more grinding, a bit more preparations, because you basically have to be ready for Torment 4, which may be close to it, but I don't feel fully comfortable there, and so I would rather do some easy grinding to upgrade my character a little bit more. Let me show you what's been happening. Of course, I do get 4 pieces of Ratmus, which is pretty cool, but the biggest difference with some of the other sets that you usually get in a season is that my second bonus, so your first bonus, your minions have a chance to reduce the cooldown of Army of the Dead by 1 second for each time they deal damage. You know, that's pretty cool. Just add this to the bar and you get a nice incentive to go with lots of minions. But the second one is you gain 1% damage reduction for 15 seconds each time one of your minions deals damage, maximum 50 stacks. So this basically makes you very tanky, but it doesn't help you that much in the damage department. For that you need the 6 pieces, which is each active skeletal mage increases damage of your minions and Army of the Dead by 625% up to 2500%. So this is something that some of the other sets have a nice damage boost as the 4-piece set bonus, and here it really doesn't. And so for that reason I'm actually doing a bit more grinding on easy difficulty settings. I definitely want more gems, so at the moment I do like Gem of Efficacious Toxins, because I think that my minions also apply this, but then I think I want 2 more gems that are minion orientated. Here I just put this one in here, Convention of Elements, but it's really not that great. I have to switch this out for other stuff. And so that's what I've been doing. I've been doing some easy rifts, Torment 1 rifts, because my damages isn't that great. So let's go do one. Let's see what the next gem is. And yeah, my plans here is to first, let's close this off, is to first become a bit more powerful so that I'm definitely ready for Torment 4 basically, and for finishing the final chapter of this season. So okay, here we've got a rare, so then I use this this Army of the Dead, and that is super powerful. Of course, I do really like how that's been working out, but for some reason the rare is still here, so now he's gone. Keep going, that's alright, and we're gonna grab all of this. So what has changed? My main attack here, Siphon Blood. I think it's just better because I can do this at any range from any position. So this is really pretty easy. And if we look here, whoops, another rare. All right, let's bring up another one of these skeletal mages that do a lot of damage. Grab this again, and you can see. Let's grab the channeling pylon. Thank you.
Your death nears.
I think if we pay a little bit of attention here, these are too weak, but I think you can see that they do get poisoned just from the attacks of my skeletons as well, which is pretty cool. And so as a result, yeah, I think that gem makes a lot of sense for extra damage. But I need to work on my minion damage itself, basically. So that's what I'm currently chasing after. They have an incredible passive. Let's see if I can get out of combat. Well, maybe we should do that after the rift. So let's try to speed this up here. I am using Skeletal Mage with Singularity for now, just because I have a lot of essence and it does do a lot of damage here. So let's use Army of the Dead, siphon out the rest of his life, and there we go. You're next. Alright. I also have these boots here that give me an aura. Very handy, I feel, because this is really the AoE for me that helps me clear out some of the easy stuff. Right. Thank you very much for that. Nice little boost. My golem, I do really like the bone golem. I think his ability is very cool. So let's keep going with that. Go up here. That's all looking okay. We can just keep going. Nothing rare around here. Let's put this up.
The grave beckons.
And of course you can probably tell that my Devourer is just an aura, so it devours all these corpses so that my essence goes back up very quickly, and I can then put another one of these really powerful mages that you can see here, basically one shot lots of these guys. And where is the rare himself? Back here. Army of the Dead for you. Blop. Down you go. So I would say, sure, I could probably handle Torment 4. I'm definitely tanky enough for this with these 50. I think I also have one that, as long as my golem is alive, gives me like another 30% or something like that. I'm definitely tanky enough, but I'm still a little bit hesitant on the damage. Sometimes it does take a lot of time to clear some of these mobs. So I want to be a bit more powerful before I actually finish off here. And let's use him. Alright. And then the siphon. Look at that. I can just do that from all the way across the map. No need to move into that. Into those explosions. Here we can just keep going. The question now is going to be, where do we need to go? But here you can, I think you could see it for a little bit. This is just a regular mob. It's got a bit more HP, and it takes me a bit more time to finish this one up. So these weak ones, sure, bit of siphon life, but this guy, you can see here, look at that. Got a lucky proc, but I'm still not really comfortable. I think on Torment 4 it's gonna be tougher. So let's just keep going, and I do finish these Rift very quickly. So from that perspective, my plan to first grind out all of these gems so that I can get 3 gem set, I think will work out. And I didn't pick up any loot so far. I didn't see a lot drop either. Oh, there's a rare behind us. Let's do this. Kill this guy. Yeah, fire at him. Thank you. Essence back up so we can get another mage going. And he just keeps one-shotting all these small mobs. That's pretty cool. Just no AoE, so that's not the very best. These guys are dying. And is it gonna be this way? Let's take a look. Yes, let's go to floor 2 to finish off here. And at the moment, I am absolutely enjoying the Necromancer. I love pet classes personally, and this one will have options to play it differently as well if you really want to. So I think that that's pretty cool. Here's the Choker. He's choked out. That's a sword, and that's another gem. Let's see which one it is. Thank you, thank you. Yeah. This one does critical hits cause the enemy to bleed for... That could be good. So it's another option, but I think that there is basically a Thorns damage gem that... so that's it. Let's get back. That I'm going to want to use. And then I think there is a minion specific one. I just don't really know what it does exactly anymore. And so the reason for that is you have... Let's take a look here. Your minions gain 200% of your thorns. So that could possibly... it's not as damage, so I'm not sure if focusing thorns damage is actually that great. Interesting. I thought it was going to be increase their damage by that much, but that's probably not that great actually. Very... Yeah, interesting. I'll need to maybe relook my strategy a little bit, but...
Thank you for coming here.
Finishing this off. This is basically what I've been doing here.
Impressive. I have
After around 15 hours. So we can increase this one. Kedala. Nope, not yet. Let's see what the sword is. Maybe a good weapon. Power would be cool. One-handed sword and doesn't really do much. So then I'll just take this for possible enchanting later on. Thank you. And that's another gem that at the moment I am not really going to use. So let's get back into a quick regular Nephilim so that I can get my next gem. But Season 11 has been a lot of fun so far. I'm definitely enjoying playing with the Necromancer. Just one thing to note, it's a little bit slower than a lot of the other classes because that second bonus that you get just helps you with your tanking ability, not so much with your damage. And that's what I need to work on at the moment. So that's why I want my full set of gems, so that I can focus on all of that. But here you can clearly see now, these guys just have a lot of HP, and it takes me a long time to get through these, even on this pretty easy difficulty setting. And so that is something that I need to work on. Of course, Army of the Dead does an enormous amount of damage now, but it's still on a pretty heavy cooldown, so I can only use that one for rare mobs, really. And that's how my Necromancer has evolved so far. So I'm obviously using the skeletons and the golem, the Devour Aura, so that my essence can come back pretty quickly. Main attack to get some essence back as well is just Siphon Blood. And then of course I love the Skeletal Mage with Singularity. It's actually pretty powerful. Just look at him go, look at him blast things away like that. Very, very cool. They follow you as well. They don't last very long. There's not really that much you can do about that. I'll start siphoning this guy off. But here again, you can see my lack of damage. Can you imagine on Torment 4? This would take me a lot more time to do. So, let's clear you out. Quick look at what's behind here. Oh. Just use the mage. As you can see, they die, I get the essence back. And we are good to go for another mage if we want to. At full power. These guys will die decently effectively. It's a pretty big room. But nothing rare, so we'll just clear that and I will move on. An interesting power as well here is from the ring. Whoa, what's up? Ooh, holy hell. Alright, let's give this a try. Interesting. Army of the Dead as well. Just kill everything we've got. Tell me that there's some legendaries coming. Let's drop another one. Those guys are dead. Anything else we need to chase? Yep, back here. Let's go. Kill him. Go for it. More. Nice. Anything left? Yeah, stop him. There we go. Stop this guy as well. Holy crap. Well, that's a nice pack. Look at that. Let's grab all of these gems as well. I think I've seen that maybe once before, but that's pretty cool for my resources. We'll take all of this as well. Not a lot of legendaries, but if you're looking for resources, that was pretty good. Not sure exactly how many I got, but
always wanted to fight some of it.
Right, let's trap these guys. Get away from the explosions. And did I get any of these? Let's see. I do have a ring, but what I'm really looking for is an amulet with a socket for a third legendary gem. So, drop the mage. Well, that shield stopped quite a bit, but yeah, pretty powerful. Awesome. And this is to me quite a lot of fun, but I need to explore the class a little bit more to really find out what kind of a build I want to try. I want to try later on. It's gonna take a little bit of exploring, which is nice, of course. It means that I can spend some more time with the class in this season as well. And we are at 56%. As you can see, we're definitely not blowing this stuff away just yet. So, let's see if we can. All right, that we did die pretty quickly there. Let's keep going. Put up another mage. That was not so bad. These guys. Here we go. Mage is gonna do the work here. Oh, and we just got some bracers. All right, we'll check them out after we finish. Blop, blop, blop.
Weakness consumes you.
Thank you. And then here, well, it's more of the same. Alright. But here again, I really felt like going after the big guy here took too long. To be saying that in tier 4, I'm not gonna run into any problems here. So you can see, sometimes it's really well. I think when I'm on poison, it's doing really nicely. But on other times, yeah, still doesn't feel in the right place for me. So you die, and we are at 75%. Okay. Give me more rares, and I do love that aura. There we go. Like that. Like that. Thank you. So. Oh, it's another rare. Alright, then we'll use the golem. Absorb that. Thank you. And these guys will get in the middle of them. Let's do damage. And we should be able to finish this off here. So what I can sometimes also do, if they're pretty weak like these guys, just use... Oh, well, these aren't that weak. Whoop, that's actually blue and yellow. So there we go. Is to just quickly do one siphon life on them to get the poison going, and then lots of that small stuff does die fairly quickly. You stop that.
The Rift Guardian has found
the butcher. See how you like that? Like this. Blop. And we get a keystone. All of this. And so let's get back, check out our legendary. But this is basically my current process in Diablo 3. Took me around 15 hours, very far from optimal, I know. In fact, I saw day 9 run a new Necromancer the right way, where it was basically carried by a level 70, and now that's efficient, I must say, but I'm having fun, I'm enjoying the class, and I definitely look forward to exploring a bit more of this one. Each stunned enemy within 25 yards reduces your damage taken by 10%. It could make me very tanky, I'm gonna keep it, but I don't really intend to use this one, to be honest. And no medallion, because that's what I'm going to. An amulet is, I think I'm going to try and upgrade a rare one into a legendary one and hope for a socket. Or maybe start enchanting. We'll see how that goes. Then we get rid of this, and did that get me a lot of these? Yeah, Death Breast. You need 25 to turn a rare into a legendary, so I can try at least twice for a nice amulet, I think. But there you go, guys. Quick update. Well, quick, not that quick, but a little update on my Diablo 3 Season 11 experience. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you all next time.